rest along near her. The other two being USS Quincy and USS Astoria. And looking at the sonar map, we're getting some kind of interesting confirmation of some things that were, or ideas that were long held by historians regarding the treaty cruisers. Because again, the efforts they went to save weight, some of the ship's structures and things like that were tended to be very lightly constructed. And we noticed in the course of World War II that there were multiple losses of bow, where either in damage or in heavy storms and things like that. And the bows were kind of known to be a weak point in the design of not just these cruisers, but the succeeding Cleveland class light cruisers and
Ben, that's wide
Baltimore
open right there.
class heavy cruisers. Another design feature that was soon abandoned after this class was having the aviation facilities for the float planes, the catapults,
Ben, that's Iris wide
the
open.
fuel for the aircraft, and the charges to fire the catapults were all stored midships. And that proved to be a very weak point in the design, especially during an instance when damage caused by fire could cut off the front and the back part of the ship from each other. And that's what happened here in Iron Bottom Sound.
Yeah, back row, standby one.
So I'm expecting to see
Ben,
a lot of devastation.
Do you want to do a white balance here now that we're at the bottom
so
we can just get set up? Yeah. Video, you guys prepared for that?
Say again?
We're going to do a white balance here now that we're at the bottom.
Yep, great.
Okay.
Thanks, front row. Go ahead, Greg.
The New Orleans class also featured 9
We've got you in
8-inch guns and 3 triple turrets. Yeah. 2 of the turrets were mounted forward and 1 aft.
Sorry, back row, can you hold just 1 second as we sort? Just thank you. Sorry, go ahead, Ben. Yes, you're good for auto XY right now. Yep. Should be all okay. Seems to be holding. Yeah, roger. Yeah, we'll watch you. Okay, sorry about that, back row. You're good to go. We're just taking the arm out right now. We're going to do a white balance real quick.
Okay.
No problem.
I'm looking at a comment about what actual class of cruiser Vincennes was, and it's kind of an interesting part of the design history of the ships. When they were originally ordered, they were ordered along the lines of the previous Northampton class, but when they realized the magnitude of the available tonnage they had to work in to a revised design, what resulted was a totally different class of cruiser. And those cruisers that had been ordered, the Navy decided to look at the ones that were ordered to be built by the Navy yards. They were reordered to the new design, and the 2 that were under construction in private yards,
yes, please.
Bethlehem Steel,
just adjust your iris,
and New York Shipbuilding, they were left alone.
Come down.
And became modified Northamptons. But the earlier ones became the New Orleans class. And yes, there could be subclasses depending on
now, iris open.
how things design changes while they were under construction.
We're gonna
but historians usually regard these classes as well.
Hark's going to black.
Vincennes, Astoria, and Quincy are New Orleans class cruisers.
Roger, thank you. So viewers online, you're now seeing a white balance happening on the cameras. We're calibrating the cameras, telling them what white looks like and dark black, all black looks like here on the seafloor in the specific light conditions, turbidity conditions, everything the camera will be looking through.
Get into auto iris again somehow. Okay.
So Larry, I think we're closer here to the kind of the northwest side. Is it
And
okay if we
yep, it's
start
done.
there on that
So
side?
yeah, green light comes on and then it goes
That's
off.
okay,
It's
great.
done. And hold that down until it goes beep.
Are we done video with white balance?
Almost.
Okay,
Stand
sorry.
by.
That is the port side. So.
Okay. Zoom out. And white balance is
Roger,
done.
just,
Thank you.
you know, I
Okay,
keep getting
thank you.
confused because it doesn't look like a bow, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It confused me for a while too, but
Right.
Open your iris.
Franny, is that the high-pack
Thanks.
display that you just pointed to?
Yeah, it should be high-pack serve,
High-pack serve?
hype
Okay.
serve,
Thanks.
and then there's also the one that says ROV nav, that one also.
ROV nav. Good.
Okay.
Either one of those will have the base map on you.
Okay.
So if you want, we could just approach here as is and have Atalanta change its heading,
Yeah, if you just back the ship straight up,
or you want it here.
get it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So what kind of range do you want? 15 meters away? 10?
I think for a first pass, that's probably good. That'll get us at least outboard of the.
Okay, so we'll put you right here to start. How's that?
Yeah.
You copy that? So why don't you take, measure
So we're
15
gonna
out from
go
this
down
corner,
here.
Yeah.
starting
I think
right
it is
there.
a
So that's
better
about
display
15,
for
and
us,
then
so.
measure your Atalanta to that point. And then we're going to move the ship 20 meters
Okay.
bearing
Did you want me to kill the
243.
downlight again? And straighten up my camera.
Yeah, pilots, you ready for a 20 meter step bearing 243?
Definitely. Yeah. I'll move ahead here in just a sec.
Two, 4, 3. He put in 293.
Okay.
So have him cancel that
We'll-
move. He put in
Video, we'll
293.
play with some lights when we get on target and see what gives us the best.
Roger.
All right. There's some fun biology down here.
And Frank and Larry, so just so you guys are aware too, the camera that we're going to be capturing the really high quality still images is not positioned in the same place as our Zeus camera. So we will be having to pause and set up to make sure we're capturing those good imagery. And so we'll be chatting with the pilots and making sure that we're all in a position to pause and get those
Right,
quality photos. And
that's the cinema.
The cinema
cinematic-
cam. Cinema cam,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Yep.
So you can see
Exactly.
Atalanta's moving
That's what
its
I was
heading,
told. That's
and
what I
therefore
asked.
Atalanta's sonar,
You're in
because
charge.
these are
I'm in
always
charge. Me and
vehicle.
Taya. We're running the show.
Hey.
Okay, I got something here.
Okay, we got the seafloor at least.
Here we are.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look at that.
All right, we're right there.
Incredible to see it come out of the dark like that.
Okay. And this is the broken off bow, I assume. That's just the edge of
Wow, look at that
Yeah.
damage. Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Whoa.
And Noel, you're grabbing
Really reminds you.
regular.
Yep, we're grabbing photos. Absolutely.
Perfect.
So we're looking at the bow. And do we know about how much of the bow broke off? Like what's
about 20 meters?
About 20 meters.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
20 meters sounds about right.
So Nav, can we drop a point on this
Here's the guns.
to note the bow of the ship?
What's left of the bow anyway.
What's left of the
Oh,
bow?
there's her turret. There's One of her gun turrets
yeah,
with
look-
the three
look at
8-inch gun barrels still sticking out.
Man,
The
Incredible.
gun mounts on these ships, the guns were mounted in a single sleeve, meaning when they elevated, they all three elevated at the same time. So that's why they are frozen in the same position, and you can see how compact the turret design is on this class, and you can actually still see the rangefinder sticking out of the side there at the back. That's an incredible image.
that really is.
Again, it's
Coming up.
Very, very good. Almost breathtaking. You see where the break in the hull right there under the incredible.
Now that failed at the time of sinking, or was that?
Well, she took quite a pounding, and it's probably, the bow was already kind of, like I said, a known kind of weak structure in the ships, and when the stress of the, where she was hit and the sinking, combination of all those factors, it's just, the break is right there at the barbette. That's incredible.
So
The accounts have her taking over
having been
60
reading about
artillery
this,
shells.
there were several of the vessels that actually lost their bow, but actually were able to be towed.
They were able to be saved, yeah.
Which is also remarkable.
It
I think
is.
that you can break off a bow and still keep the vessel afloat.
The New Orleans herself lost a good chunk of her bow, and they patched it up with palm trees, and then she steamed in reverse to Australia to have a temporary bow put on, and then steamed in reverse across the Pacific to be rebuilt on the West Coast. So incredible! Look at that. That is awesome.
Having read and read and read about these battles, I didn't know how I'd
You
react.
can keep us at around maybe 16.
It's really quite emotional.
Yeah, it looks like the gun barrels for turret 2 are starting to come into vision here too.
Sobering to see something so big with, so just the sheer force, firepower that was displayed that night.
And so that would be turret 1.
The one we're looking at right now, if the gun's elevated, that's turret 1. Turret 2 is coming into vision now.
And that would be up one level above. And these turrets were armored.
They were armored against 8-inch fire.
8-inch shells.
One of the lessons learned in these battles was that the 8-inch gun had a very slow rate of fire, and against moving targets, they were very hard to range and hit, especially at distance. And later in the war, the Navy actually decided to design a new class of cruiser to rectify that problem. And they invented something called a rapid fire 8-inch gun that could fire about 10 rounds a minute. And but by the time they were built, warfare had changed and moved on. And so even though they had this elaborate battery based on the lessons learned from these ships, it was never used for what they were intended for. And you can see this barbette is intact.
I want to see what's
the guns are looking at normal elevation. You can see the rangefinder sticking out there. You can actually see the deck now too, and see the ladder right below that.
Leading up to it,
The ladder's really remarkable to make that like a human scale item,
now,
right?
My 55-year-old eyes aren't quite as good as some of your younger ones, so it looks like there's still some wood on the deck.
It does. It really does.
Trying to give you some more leash.
Well, thank you. The ship should be coming at us for pretty
this
soon.
is incredible.
Yeah, so
Wow.
Cool. Thanks.
Now the range.
I do. The problem is there's so much crud
This
in the water.
class, did it have
let's
a
play with it.
radar-based range, or was it an optical ranging?
Radar was still a new
So there's, sorry, that's me.
tool for the U.S. Navy. Some of the cruisers did have them.
See,
This particular one, I don't believe, had the
we'll
advanced
change these later
SG
tonight,
one. she may have had the older SC, but
Yes, please.
officers were still learning how to utilize radar at that time of the war. And the Japanese did not have radar at this time on their cruisers.
So they used
Or
all
just-
optical.
So they were optical.
Yeah, but they had really, really fine optics.
They had really fine optics. Plus, they had also trained at night for night combat,
Right.
which is something the U.S. Navy had not done at that point in any.
So one of our
comparable.
shore-based scientists, Jonathan Womack, says that the thickest plating on the vessel was on that turret, and it should be 152 millimeters. So
That's correct. They were the first cruisers to have the gun turret actually armored against a like foe. So that was quite an innovation for this class.
well,
The
again,
damage to the bow star, that's just incredible. Look at that.
Wow. You're right, it's quite sobering to see.
It is. You know, the crews of the 3 cruisers that were lost in this action fought so bravely, and there was really no hope of saving Quincy or Vincennes because of the amount of damage and pounding they took. Astoria was a different story, but in the end, you know, even she was lost. But she went down many hours after Quincy and Vincennes did.
As a reminder for folks that may not be familiar with the Battle of Savo Island, the battle in which this ship sank, it was an entirely nighttime engagement, and really an engagement in which the U.S. Navy was caught by surprise by the incoming Japanese fleet. It was the first of the 5 battles that would happen here. Oh man, look at the Atalanta view of Hercules in front of the guns. Wow.
You can actually see some of the sea life now, you know, kind of taking hold on this wreck.
Yep. If you notice.
yeah. And for those who don't know, our depth is a little over 1,000 meters. It's 1,004 meters. So for those of you who think in feet, that's about 3,300 feet.
It's a good shot. Wow.
Okay, I'm going to come back to the port, or wrap around this port side of this bow.
Yep.
Just wanted to get some nice shots.
Okay.
While we wait for the boat. Okay. Moving back. Give it a try. Let's see. Let's see.
See the bollards on the deck too?
Yep.
Yeah, it's
You can almost picture the
So
sailors out there.
bollards are for tying the vessel up.
Mooring. Yeah,
Yeah,
mooring.
when they moor.
Okay,
That's where they put the
back down
lines
a little
around.
bit,
You can almost see the sailors out there on the deck,
Yeah.
waiting to smoke a cigarette or something. That is incredible.
Okay, so that's now turret 2.
That's turret 2. And you got part of the deck house there with, you can see I can't see if that's a porthole or is that damage.
Yeah, that's hard to tell.
Can we zoom in on that?
On the porthole?
Yeah.
It's
Yes, sure, go ahead, video whenever you're ready.
It looks like definitely wood on the deck though still.
Yeah.
Yeah, that might be damage.
that looks like damage.
Yeah.
Wow.
You can go full zoom if you want.
Is that
Amazing.
likely to be from an artillery?
Yeah,
Yeah.
either a destroyer or a cruiser shell.
Yeah.
Given that the porthole right next to it for size, I'd probably say that's a destroyer hit.
Wow.
And a shell like that, is that an explosive shell or it's just a projectile?
It would probably be high explosive or armor piercing.
Right. So oftentimes these shells would penetrate and then explode inside.
Explode,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
One of the phenomena discovered during these battles too
video,
is
can you
because
come
they were
wide?
so lightly armored in places. The armor-piercing shells tended to pass
I'm like right up
through
on the deck.
Right through one.
and go right through the whole
Like,
vessel,
yeah,
and
yeah,
then
right
it
on.
was the shock damage that.
I can push it. So
It's kind of interesting though. Got that whole penetration right there, but the ladder is still intact.
perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there's some gain. That was good.
Oh yeah, no, there we go.
There we go.
Oh yeah,
Wow,
that's
you really can't see the
much
wood
better
planking
lighting
on the
now.
deck.
For the scale laser on.
that's probably teak.
Remarkable
great.
to see it in that condition 80 years later.
Yeah, I think the gain is pretty good. I think he can get up with these Zeus's. It's like he starts getting nasty at like.
It's kind of interesting to see where the stanchions have been pulled up out of the on the side and deposited on the
great.
deck.
Yeah.
This is a great view.
And thank you so much to all of our experts that are contributing from shore
Did you
with
want me
their
to get the guns
knowledge
again?
in the Nautilus live chat. And
Yeah,
beyond.
yeah, if you come up, pan up a little, pan up. Yeah. And
I'm not sure what those rings around the barbette structure are.
maybe just
There's
cable,
the-
maybe
Less
cables.
than 10.
Yeah, there's the rangefinder.
Where
So the
is that?
rangefinder is
That little cylinder popping out of the
popping
side
outside.
there.
Okay, and that's an optical
Optical
an
rangefinder.
optical
There
thing.
you go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And somebody's looking into like a periscope type
correct.
device. And
Later in the war, as ships got more and more equipment added and they became top heavy, Turret 1 would sacrifice, they took the rangefinders out just to save weight. And they'd also improved control of the gunfire. Another innovation that came from the Guadalcanal campaign was how to take in information, process it, and disseminate it to the right part of the ship, so that the weapons were engaged properly. And it's what we call the Combat Information Center now.
all right.
But we learned that lesson from this battle because there was a lot of miscommunication, poor use of intelligence, and how to engage properly. So again, you know,
Yeah,
it was a costly battle, but we learned some very valuable lessons from it.
So how many people would be in a turret like that?
Would depend on the size. The battleships Iowa, had over 47 people in them for their gun turrets. So, you know, gunfire at this time was a very manpower intense. You had to hoist the powder bags, you had to hoist the shells into the lifts and everything. Honestly, I don't know off the top of my head what the manning for the turret was, but I think it was over 20 guys.
Frank, does it tell us anything that the turrets are, or that the gun barrels are pointed up like this? You know, we know that they were not engaging aircraft during the war or during this battle and were caught off guard by the approaching Japanese ships. Is that a storage position, or would they normally be up like that?
If you look at the guns in turret 2 behind it, that's the way they would normally be at zero elevation.
Yep, coming on up.
The fact that these are elevated indicates, and the gun turret is slightly turned to port, it looks like you could say that she was getting ready to engage an enemy ship. As I mentioned earlier, for this particular class of ship, the guns were mounted in the same sleeve, so all three would elevate or descend at the same time. I don't know if they got in. I doubt they got in this position just because the way that she sank. But it's interesting that this gun turret is moved off center, but the one behind it is still pretty much. Her guns are still on the pointing straight forward. It looks like the port side barrel is clogged with all kinds of sea life.
So
And
interesting
Megan,
to
do you
see
know
how
if those anemones growing on the center gun barrel?
they could be. They could be hydroids as well, without getting a much closer look at them.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. It looks like we have a crab on the port barrel
Yeah.
as well.
You can kind of
Fascinating
see
to see the life.
you can kind of see the remains of the, you know, the gun bucklers or bloomers as they were called. They were kind of a
Coming down.
rubberized connection between the gun barrel and the turret. If you look at pictures of cruisers and battleships of the time, you'll see them. It's like a rubber structure that was kind of weatherproofed the inside of the turret from where the gun's elevated. That damage, that is just incredible.
Can really imagine the forces in the sinking as well, you know, moving from such a
Looks like you're starting
hydrodynamic
to pick up
shape
something in
to this.
the camera down at the top. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point. Her after-action report for the sinking indicated that there was a hit on one of the faceplates of the turret, and I do not see any evidence of that here. Did you see anything, Larry?
I did not. No, I saw that comment. That's why I pointed it out to you. Yeah.
The other thing we're hoping to discover is the report indicated at least one torpedo hit, possibly two. So we're hoping to confirm whether there was a second torpedo hit.
So the loss of the bow was not a torpedo hit, but
It could have been a combination of, you know, the damage in the bow either from a torpedo or it just as the ship broke apart on the surface.
What can you tell us about the kind of rib structure that we're seeing there inside? That
Structural members,
okay?
part of the decking. There's another, looks like a porthole there. I don't know. I don't know, that could be another entry hole.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks like an entry hole.
Yeah, could you zoom in on that opening there?
I'd like to zoom in on the whole. Okay, video.
Copy.
I'll get it centered and just keep it in frame.
Okay.
Yeah, it
okay.
looks like an entry hole.
Yeah. Almost looks like an exit hole.
Or an exit hole.
Yeah. It looks like it does look like it's coming out.
Incredible to think about the sheer forces that some of those armor-piercing shells could have gone all the way through.
Do you want me to get a laser on there?
So that separation there is 10 centimeters? Is that what?
That's right.
Okay, you can zoom out.
Copy.
Thank you.
The scaling lasers will really be a help to us throughout the dive. 10 centimeters
Ben,
is
can you
about
put your mic up
inches.
so we can hear you?
Oh, yeah.
There you go. Thank you.
Can we look down further from that hole?
Coming up.
Video, did you hear that?
Copy. Wait, could you repeat?
There's another exit hole.
Yeah.
Or entry hole.
And another.
And another.
Another, yeah.
Whoa.
Well, that goes with what the after-action report says. She was hit pretty steadily.
These are the portholes.
Also incredible to think about the speed. You know, the ships were moving at 20 knots-ish in their patrol patterns. And then, you know, with the number of hits, came very rapidly to a stop as they lost steering and lost engine control in the fires.
Yeah, notice the position of the 3 guns here in turret 2. I also don't see any evidence at the moment of a hit here either on this one.
Looks like a number 5. You see that number 5? Is it 5 or an S on the back of turret 1?
I'm sorry, I didn't see that.
See, just below the barrel. Above the white, there's a white splotch, and now it's getting into the shadow there. It looked like there was either a number 5 or a S in black paint.
Well, looks like there's a
shell hole there.
Shell hole there.
Wow.
Boy.
Looks like they took a hit there, huh?
Yeah.
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 Wow.
I got a couple meters below me there, Bob. We're okay.
So, Nav, are you all able to drop a pin for us? It'd be great to get a pin on turret 2 here.
Oh, there's a fish.
There's another shell hole. Next, we saw that one before,
Yeah,
next to the porthole. Yeah.
Coming down.
Coming down.
Wow.
I'm very impressed with the
quality
decking.
of the imagery is impressive.
Well,
I'm very impressed with the decking. It's
yeah.
unbelievable. Jacob, could we actually name it VIN_B as in beta? Correct. Thank you.
Are you doing photogrammetry now, or did I thought they wanted to do just a quick? Okay.
There's some more damage holes there.
Right next to the portholes. Yep.
Just for this photogrammetry element that we're doing right now, I found it's very helpful because it's sharp. And just as we get things done.
I think Noel is doing that, aren't you?
I'm starting to see some of the rivet structure now on the hull plates.
Tell me more about that.
The ships were built in the years before welding became a normal tool.
Just peppered.
And so the plates were riveted together. You see those rivets that are basically like giant nuts and bolts kind of holding the hull together. It looks like that might be part of the degaussing cable on this. Does that look like the keel bilge to you?
Could be. It's probably in the right spot.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're seeing some fascinating marine growth there.
There's one of the secondary 5-inch guns.
Are those anti-aircraft guns mostly? Or?
Dual purpose, could be used against a surface target like a destroyer or aircraft. Those, I believe, are 5-inch 21s.
And is this a small gun here?
That looks like a machine gun.
Yeah.
And the shield is still there.
What is stacked there along the back, the rectangular?
I'm kind of wondering about that too.
Another machine gun.
Yeah.
Several.
Those look like maybe ready ready ammunition store, where you'd have ammunition kind of standing by to hand to the guns.
Is that the rangefinder again?
Yeah, that's the rangefinder.
It's a big thing. Yeah.
Wow.
Hold on.
Another gun.
What's that bright and shiny thing on there? Looks like something modern on top there.
Can we zoom in on the 5-inch gun, perhaps?
Is that this one on the lower right?
Lower,
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'll let me center it up and I'll just push in here. So they're asking me to get in closer on this gun here. Hold on.
Look at that.
So dual purpose anti-aircraft. So
Yeah.
were you able to get a good view of that, or do you need us to shift?
That's good.
Okay, okay.
Well, yeah, the other side is that we're not in a hurry.
Yeah.
Hold on, guys. There's I'm getting conflicting stuff. It's like, do we want to look at the gun, or do we want to? Well, but somebody's telling me. Okay. Okay.
Well,
40mm guns in the upper tub and a possibly 50 caliber below. Thanks for everyone writing in. 20-minute, the ready ammo boxes behind. Just more evidence of how quickly all of these events happened on the night of August 9th.
yeah. Gun shield looks pretty intact.
Yeah.
There's more damage holes there. More of the ship's hull plating structure. Rivets.
Can you give me a little zoom on this screen a little? I'll see what I guess. So I'll go by this to do the scan, and then I can make sure we're getting overlap and stuff. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Well, something like that looks more like structural damage, I assume, from sinking or stress.
Looks right along the edge of along the line of the line.
Right. Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah. You just the portable.
Okay, coming up.
Now, can you hear me?
So is there anything smaller than a 5-inch shell?
No, not yet.
Yeah, it could be 4-inch or 3-inch, but depending on Japanese things, but I think most of them are like 5 to 6.
All right, just rise up. Is that good now?
Now you can see
There we
the,
go. We got
They
it.
were probably close enough for machine gun fire
Just
too.
rise up.
yeah, you can see the rivets really well there.
Yeah.
So
More bollards.
I'm still intrigued by this shiny thing in the back. But looks like
Oh,
something
sorry,
good.
I'm sorry, by the way.
Keep coming up.
Shiny.
Modern piece
You're
of
at
metal.
the gun's off to your left. There it is. Okay. All right. You're clearing the barrel.
So
There we
this
go.
this is leading up to the bridge.
Now let's rise up and pivot right. And there we go. And we want to get up to the midship part of it. There we are. So forward.
What are we looking in there, seeing the small holes all in the horizontal line?
There's a gun up there.
Is that just the edge of a deck plating?
Armed for bear, weren't they?
I think that's
right,
what
now
that is.
pivot right. Sweep that deck.
This is armor with a machine gun.
Coming back down.
All right.
Trying to give you some leash.
Hold. Now lateral right. Yep, cool, very good. And now back off and go down.
Now
Look
those
at your bottom
holes in
camera.
structure, what would those have
See
been?
that deck?
Oh yeah.
All right, we'll drop down, you'll hit an edge. You'll drop back a little. Back a little till you see the edge. There's the railing. You're good. Pivot right, take a peek at that barrel.
It's like another 5-inch.
Just to know where the sucker is. Okay, that's good. Now I'd back away. Good. Good, clean underneath you. Good, there's a railing. Bollards, drop down to the hull. Lots of portholes. Okay, straight down.
Back away a little.
Two more hits here, really
Okay,
incredible
pivot
there.
left a little just to get sweep that a little. Keep going. Drop down. See that pipe? All right. You're almost at the mud line.
So for everyone watching along on Nautilus Live, you can see who the voices are on
There it is.
nautiluslive.org.
Okay, hold.
And you also
Now you want to see that slide, close back in. Go back in and then we'll slide right.
And then you're
and we're
hearing
gonna
the
move
voice
that.
of Dr. Robert Ballard here,
See
guest
that
on this
round
watch,
porthole?
helping direct
The bigger one
our
right,
pilot.
almost upper right. We're going to push that to the left. Keep coming right. Slide right. And get that porthole or whatever the hell it is. Excuse my French. Keep the mud line. There you go. All right, now we're going to rise up. Now we got a gun up there. Go straight up. Push in a little. There we go, perfect. Just rise up. Coming up to the railing, the deck.
What might cause that
Coming.
discoloration
There it is.
in the corrosion? Is that likely
Coming up,
Would there
Mike.
have been a
Yep.
camouflage pattern
Mickey.
painted or something like that, or are we just seeing
Take a peek
differential
there.
microbial growth?
I'd have to check the record. You know, some of these ships were rushed from the
There you go,
Atlantic
there's that
fleet
gun.
to reinforce the Pacific.
So we'll
And
go
early
forward.
pictures of Vincennes in the Pacific, she still carried
Midship.
kind of a Atlantic
Oh.
camouflage pattern, but I'm not sure if she was
Pivot
repainted
right a
before
little.
her loss or not. I was wondering the same thing,
Push in.
because it does kind of look like a dapple camouflage pattern in a way.
All right. Push in now.
Is that tabled structure also ammunition storage, ready
Yep.
ammunition?
Looking at the sonar line, you'll see when you're
I'm
a
not
midship.
sure.
On the sonar to the right, the colored one. You'll see where you're in midship. All right. So we're gonna. All right. Hold. Look left a little, and then we'll look right. Don't go forward. Just look left. Pan over.
Thanks to our scientists
Paint it.
ashore helping. Sure, they're not aware that of a repainting.
All right. Now paint back. All right. Good.
Well, I haven't gotten.
Now we
I'll
do
get
the
these
reverse
corners and
pivot.
stuff here. I haven't gotten this
Spin
stuff yet.
right. Yeah, come back around now.
Yeah, so get.
Almost looks like a stack hole.
Yeah, I think that probably
Keep
was
coming.
a stack.
Yeah.
This guy will come up on your right.
She had 2 stacks.
Keep pivot past it. All right, now
There's gonna be a gun to my
hold
right.
and slide. Look at this guy here.
Does that mean our whole bridge
The
infrastructure,
guy up on your right.
superstructure was gone?
You want to watch him.
Maybe.
All right, now we're going to slide right. Pivot around this guy. Get up a little to get the barrel top. Rise up and get the crab sitting on it.
Yeah.
Hey Nav, could I get a quick kind of zoom
Good.
out on high pack
Now
really
pivot
fast, just
around
to
to the
orient
right a little
myself
to
on the
square
screen?
up to the line of the ship.
Thank you. That's
Good.
perfect. Appreciate it.
Square up. All right, now slide right. Yeah, you can look at the sonar and you'll see we're near the upper right guy over there.
Yeah.
Shows you when you're square up on that green line you want to have running down the line of the axis of the ship. That means you're squared on it.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to slide right.
Yeah, thank you to our viewer writing in that Vincennes was still painted in
Good.
Measure 12 modified camouflage, which had the navy blue and ocean
Now push
gray
in a
on the
little.
hull, along with upper works in
This is sort of a clear
a
spot.
haze gray.
Hold.
Fascinating
And now
to
slide. You're right on the center line. Perfect.
that while we're
Hold
not
that.
seeing those
Don't
colors, we're
pivot
seeing
anymore.
it in the
Now
coloration
pivot back so
of the
you're
corrosion.
the green line on the sonar is running down right there. You're now squared up. Now slide. You'll see the decking tells you to. So we're going to slide right.
I got a gun to my right.
This guy's going to come into view. That's good.
Can't
So
hear you.
square up. Okay, now we're going to
That
drop.
one looks in better shape than the other ones.
We're going to hold.
Okay.
We're going to slide back down now.
Could we hold here for a second
Zoom
to
in
allow
out.
us to get a good photo on cinema cam?
So
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
slide down.
Hold on there.
Bob,
Hang on.
Bob,
Nothing underneath you. Just go straight down, back to the mud line.
Thank you.
There
Zoom
you
out.
go. Drop straight down.
Coming down. Thanks, Mike.
Roger that.
Man,
Keep
two
going
more
down.
shots
You're gonna
here.
come to the mud line.
Unbelievable.
Coming almost there. There's the mudline. Hold, slide right. All right, let's hold here.
It's pretty nasty. It's a lot of backscatter. Can you watch?
Yep, coming up.
Do you have the WCA salvo so you can see the upper cam?
Yeah.
So, see the upper and the mid, these massive vignettes. What options do we have right now for lighting that doesn't blow out Zeus?
Not much.
Yeah, critical is camera to light separation.
They're both. Yeah, this was it.
Are we using the arm lights right now?
No, because no, they aren't. But
what if you turned them on, just see what they did? Right where they are.
Right. They're not, but I mean that's if you want good coverage, like going out like.
Well, the key is just rotate and then decide whether you stretch out or not, just to get them so they're not looking at the camera. How are they mounted on the arm?
Well, I don't know.
Yep.
Yeah, how are they mounted? I thought when you did your color balance, it was. But no, I'm just curious if right now is there. If you turn the light on, what way is the light pointing as is? Okay, but what's... Yeah, I'm trying to... You rotate wrist or... Just trying to see if you can point them away from the camera. So there's the light, I guess, on the arm, right?
Yeah. It's a light.
You can see it on the...
Turn it on for a second just to see it go on. That's a different light. I don't want to lose where I am on the ship. Is that it? Okay. Yeah, don't lose where we are on the ship. I think we should finish this side and then set up and do the other side. But I think for now, let's...
Anything I can help you with, Ben?
Well. All right, well, that's...
You want to check the Orion arm?
Having a little conference in the front row right now. Thank you to everybody who's tuned in and watching with us online, contributing your expertise and your questions about this really sacred and solemn site. We are diving on the USS Vincennes. We're about 1,000 meters beneath the waves in Iron Bottom Sound. USS Vincennes was lost on the night August 8th into 9th, the Battle of Savo Island, the first
of the naval engagements here inside Iron Bottom Sound. The ship was caught by surprise that night and rapidly accrued over 50 or 60 artillery hits. We knew it also was impacted by one long lance torpedo. Unknown if there were a second hit. That remains one of the questions that archaeological surveys like this one in high resolution will be able to help us understand about this site. This was visited 10 years ago by the team from Vulcan, and they were able to map, locate, and image part of this vessel. And we're excited, you know, it's a great honor to expand that coverage, both with the high
Well, I
resolution
wasn't
mapping
suggesting we
and the imaging.
have them out. I was more suggesting we make sure the light is not shining. But with it out on, you can't tell. So let's go back to where we were and get, so let's now get all the lights back to consistent lighting, whatever it was. Okay, so let's just get back. We're good coming in right here. We've slipped, yeah. So that's pretty much where we were. We were playing with that gun on the right. Yeah, I just want to have the lights the same as they were.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, we know that guy well, so we slide right. And you have your previous track,
Looks like we
right?
got some damage on the gun
So
shield
we
there
want to.
too.
Oh, there is.
Well,
Yeah,
I know
you're
this
right,
guy.
just down to the
So
left.
let's slide right.
Oh, interesting fish there too.
I was about to say, do you know what that is?
Maybe Noel can help us on that one.
All right, hold here and then slide, pivot right. And then that's pretty much where we were. So push in a little. There's a barrel. Was that a barrel on your right? Okay, pivot, no, I'm upper right. That's the far deck. No, okay,
no,
good, we're good. There's the barrel. Okay, that's the one I was. So let's put that in the center. Slide right, put it in the center. Pivot right, so your green line on the sonar is running the strike of the ship. Then you know you're perpendicular. Yeah, keep coming around. A little more. Hold here. Now, let's drop down.
Get a bunch of these.
Yeah, we're perpendicular now. Good. Bottom camera's fine. Dropping down to the mud line. Here it comes, good. Okay, now slide right. You see your green line on the sonar. And you're perpendicular. Okay, there's that. All right, now let's push in a little and rise up. Follow that guy. Okay, good. Coming up to the railing. Okay. We'll now push in. Go straight ahead. Pivot right a little. About. All right. Look at this side of it.
What section of the ship are we seeing here?
Yeah. There's a superstructure to your right on the sonar.
Midship,
so on your map, pivot right to see if you can see it.
Yeah, we're by the hangar deck now.
Yeah, pivot right. The other right. Yeah, we want to see that over there, that guy. Want to see what it looks like. Okay, gotcha. So now we're gonna pivot back to the left. And we want to rise up and lateral right to get, stop right there. Don't overshoot. That's that cable that came down, remember? All right, now pivot right. And we're now come around, go to the top of that, rise up. Okay. It's like a rise up. Oh, pretty tall puppy. You can see it in the Argus at Atlanta camera.
Yeah.
Okay, there you are, there's top of it. So now, knowing where that is, let's pivot back left.
Like the catapult.
All right, come back
the
around.
catapult pedestal, one of our, Jonathan chimes in.
Yep, there we go.
Interesting.
Come around. Don't go further, just pivot. And now, once we square up our green line on the strike of the ship, on the sonar, mosaic. Okay, now, a little more, and now we're gonna go down, drop down. Watch for the deck to come in on your camera, and then we're gonna keep coming. Go straight down.
Scale worm there, really interesting as well.
There we are, good. Push in a little.
Looking iridescent.
That's the, okay, that's the straight down, and we'll hit the mud. But pivot left a little because I want to make sure I have that pipe, that white pipe going down the hull. So they overlap a little, so lateral left a little till we pick up that pipe. There it is, a little more. I want that pipe, all right, a little more. Good, we've got that. Now straight down. Good. Keep going down, follow the pipe. Okay, now we're gonna slide right along the mud line until you can see on the sonar where the stack is. So keep sliding right till you're square on it and push in. Push in. Okay, now we're going to go straight up and the stack should be on the center line. Straight up. Push in a little, you're safe. Push in a little more, get a better, all right, straight up now, and it should be, the stack should be right there, or whatever the heck it is. There she blows.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go straight up
Catapult
that.
base, pulpit base.
Summon it. Mount Everest. Hillary step. Straight up.
You can even
All
see
right.
the dent, the fire. I don't know if that's a fire damage or an explosion damage in the base.
All right, we want to pirouette around it a little to the right. Stop. Just pirouette around a little, just to get that part of it. A little more.
Comment coming in that's why the dead neck edge is cut
more.
after the gun to allow the catapult to swing out and launch the scout
as you
planes.
can see, clean deck behind us, nothing there. Keep pirouetting until we're, the red line is running along the strike. Then we know, keep pirouetting around to whatever those ramel frames are. Keep coming left. Here, I'm looking at your red line on the sonar. And we are, so that we're looking down the strike. You need to pirouette more, stay high. Are you, beg your pardon? Oh,
Coming down just a little
we're
bit.
used to that. All right, well then let's milk this while we're here.
Look at that damage on there.
Yeah. Look at that anchor, that's cool. Let's drop down and get that auxiliary anchor. Can you pivot left a little?
You get a picture of the anchor?
That's good, there's...
Noel, get pictures of the anchor?
Yes,
All
yeah,
right.
we're capturing quite a lot.
Thank you, I appreciate you.
All right, we'll pivot back around. That ought to help your tether. Pivot left.
Really incredible to see the deck so intact.
To your green lines now. So now back away a little. That's, and then drop down. That goes straight down. We got some real cool stuff coming up later on.
Get the tether.
Just follow that down to the mud line.
Stop in there.
Follow those, yep. Keep going. All right.
So that was this.
Keep going straight down. You're going to hit the mud line.
The damage control plate
I have here.
that showed where the damage was.
All right.
I have
lateral right. Do you have tether? All right. Just lateral right till this part is pretty boring, but we'll go up there and. Okay, there we go.
One was the catapult.
Now let's
stack.
Go back up while we're waiting on things. Go straight up.
Coming up.
Back up to the deck. The deck will be a flat deck. Push in a little.
Think for you to our experts
You're
along
good.
the
Just
line.
the damage, right?
Nothing to hit your head on. There you go. And this is going to be just flat deck. Okay, now push across that. Good. Pushing across. Drop down a little. That's interesting. Look how funny the deck,
Yeah, hatch that's open.
Yeah.
Collapsed.
Yeah, that depression across the center of the
All
deck
right.
is unusual, hey?
That's okay. The whole thing's collapsed down, isn't it? Look at that. All right, hold. Drop down a little.
Yeah.
And now lateral right. Yeah, just slide right. Square up by pivoting. There you go, you're squared up. See that on the sonar, that big monster up there? On
the other side?
mosaic, the sonar mosaic.
The other side?
No, we're not gonna, we're gonna slide along here first.
Roger, yeah.
We're gonna finish the end of the ship.
What do you call that?
Yeah, are you talking about this or this?
No, that monster, that big red guy.
Over there.
We're gonna,
We'll
we're gonna get that when we do the other side.
Roger.
Okay, so now slide right a little. Okay, now hold. And back away.
Moving Atalanta all the time.
There it is.
Keep up with
Drop down. You see the mud in your camera. There's a piece of wreckage here on the bottom. Back away a little.
It's so interesting how
I'm looking at some wreckage on the bottom in your bottom camera.
the buildup of material on one piece of plate and the other is so different. I wonder if it had a different paint coating or something.
Back away.
Or fire had changed it.
Or fire,
right.
yeah.
There's
But the line is so
trying to
linear.
clear.
Testament to lead
Okay,
paint.
slide.
Yeah.
Lateral right.
What's that that's likely on the seafloor there? Crumbled off.
Okay,
Is
you
it
can
recognizable
push in
immediately to anyone?
past that stuff.
Don't recognize that. A piece of wreckage in the mud.
All right.
The wire looks like part of the degaussing wire, but I don't know about
Slide right.
the other
Looks like
piece of
there's a structure with it.
Yeah.
Our experts ashore writing in about the fire and the hangar
now
burned
let's back to the
so
boring
fiercely
deck.
that it may have really
Look at
weakened the
that.
steel, and
There
that
we
may
go,
be
straight
a
up.
contributing factor in that deck collapse.
Push in. Okay. Push forward over that deck. Drop down there. It's collapsed.
That's really collapsed.
Yep.
All right,
Starting to go
hold.
This is where there was an intense fire
Slide right.
when the hangar areas got hit. They were
And
caused a
they
huge
They
fire.
had a bunch of fuel.
Yeah, drop down
And
a
fuel
little.
for the for the planes, and
You
then
see
charges
the bottom.
for the catapult.
You see your bottom camera. Don't drop down too much.
Yeah, I guess I was reading that
Altitude is...
often
Okay,
cases they
there's
would
a
dump all
big
the
hole in
aviation
the
fuel, even
deck.
push
Yeah.
the planes over.
And this is one of the reasons why the
All right.
subsequent cruiser classes had their aviation facilities located well
Okay,
aft.
hold.
So that, because you
Now
can see
slide
where we
back.
are on the chart here, a big fire here, you cut off this part of the ship from this part.
Pivot back around and square up. That's a big
And reading some of the
collapse.
after action reports
Okay, now
on Quincy, I think it was, no,
go
Astoria.
straight down to the mud line.
Crew fighting the fire from the forward part were unaware that crew on the aft part were also fighting the same fire. There was no way to coordinate their efforts or communicate.
Clear on the bottom camera, just mud, some little stuff. Cool. Slide right. Slide right. Push in.
Is that beginning to be the keel, the
Okay,
shaft?
those
Are we far enough astern for
Lines
that?
will be a good reference.
No,
We'll now
we're
go
still, it looks
straight
like we're
up.
still amidships. Moving aft though.
Eye pokers. Bad day at the office here. Slide right a little. Push up over that stuff. 2 barrels, 3 barrels coming out at you. All right, go high, rise up.
Those were turrets again. I'll just look at it.
Yeah, don't go too far more.
Looks like we're coming up on the
Let's
aft
rise up
deck
to
house
the
area
right.
now.
And that had guns on, gun
Straight up
turret too
now
on it?
and square yourself
back here.
Yeah.
as you rise.
Is this a gun over here?
No, this is aft the
It's
skull.
Wait, I'm seeing there are 3 barrels sticking out there. So
I didn't see the barrels. I'm sorry.
off on the right.
This really gets up there.
I think so. I think that's what I saw too, Larry.
Okay.
I was
Square
talking
up.
to Megan, so I missed it. Sorry.
Turret 3.
Pivot left and square up. Back away
So that would be way back here.
from the barrels.
That's turret 3.
Okay. Take a peek to the right. See where they are. They're underneath you. Okay, good. There's the barrels.
Wow.
Now we're gonna back down.
So the whole
Go
aft
on the
house
barrels and square up on them.
seems to be falling over.
Down.
Yeah.
We're gonna come back to this in a
So
minute.
are we looking at this kind of blown over? Or is that,
Yeah, that's what it looks like. It looks like this whole thing is falling over
You
onto
can see
turret
the
3.
Yeah.
Deck on the lower
That's
camera.
incredible.
So back away from the
Hey, Nav,
barrels.
could we drop another pin here for VIN
There they
underscore
are.
C? As in Charlie?
Keep
That's
backing
amazing.
away.
Yeah.
All right, there's still another barrel to come, I think. Let's see, there it is.
Coming down.
Okay, keep dropping down now.
Hey, Nav,
You're
did you hear that?
almost above the railing.
Oh, wow. Yep, there they are.
Drop down straight now.
Yeah, with the aft
You're
house on
perfectly
top of it.
aligned with the long
Wow,
axis of
really
the ship.
incredible.
So just
Can I get a pin here
back
for
away.
turret 3? For labeled VIN
Yeah, back away.
underscore C
That's
for
our
Charlie.
cables we came up on. So we'll go back down
Coming down.
to the mud line. There it is.
Thank you.
Slide right.
That looks like the shaft.
Yep, yep.
Slide right. Push in. That's the shaft for the propellers, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, now stop or use that and go straight up. That might be hanging from something. Should be. All right, push in. Looks clean. There's a barrel is going to be in your left hold. Go up until we acquire. Yeah, don't go any closer. Just right there is the barrel.
Yeah,
Good.
the deck is totally collapsed under that.
Yep.
Our bed is exposed.
Up and over it and in a little.
Because if you look at the drawing here, you
I'm
can
going
see
to go and take in this
you
big
can see
pile
far
of
more of the
red.
barbette than you should
I'm
be
going to
able
go
to.
straight up.
And the barbette is what's below the turret? Is
Yeah,
that
it's what the turret sits, rotates on.
Yeah.
It's got a
Coming.
little cylinder structure right here.
all right.
So this is what we're looking at, and you
And,
shouldn't see
and
that
this
much
is all
of it.
just falling over in
Yeah,
the,
and
the hull has,
then the deck itself
yeah,
is
has just
collapsed
collapsed.
in.
Are those
Wow.
dogs on the hatch? Isn't that interesting? Those white guys.
Yeah.
Keep going up.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah,
Both of those
wild.
hatches
Look
have
at
this
that.
silver.
What are they made out of?
Yeah.
Stainless steel.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally
Keep
different
going.
color.
Look at this
totally
puppy,
different
how
corrosion.
clean this is. All right, we're going to crest this.
Oh,
Wait for that one to fire.
That
Okay,
looks
now
like
we're
that was
going to push in a little.
the antenna tower.
Slide right.
You're back here.
Oh, excuse me, but that antenna tower, is that?
Could be.
Okay, just
That-
go
that
right in
just-
perfect
It almost looks
spot.
like it doesn't even belong there.
It says mast
All
or
right.
aircraft crane.
Now we're gonna
Aircraft crane.
a little more, and then we're gonna
You don't
back
want to get
away
too
and
close to
drop
that.
down. We'll come back to this. Okay, back away.
Yeah, that would
There's
probably
our
be
won't
the
go up.
crane.
Dogs. That's perfect. You're squared up right perfectly. Just keep dropping down. You see your camera, bottom camera's good. There's the railing. Okay, keep pushing back. Pivot a little right. There's your barrels. We've beat the heck out of them. Keep dropping back. You're perfectly aligned. Should be coming up on the railing.
The gun sight there.
Keep at the base of this, back
Look
off.
at how much of the barbette,
barbette,
is exposed
Good,
there.
good
Wow.
overlap.
So all that should be below
There's
deck.
the railing.
Yeah.
Drop down. We're almost done, folks. On this side, anyway. Take a break.
Yeah. Hey, Bob, is that the propeller guard?
So keep coming down.
Oh, that's interesting.
Bob,
Now
do you
let's
think
see if we
that's-
see the props.
Yeah. Is that the propeller guard that
Is that
kinda
blade
curved
sticking
thing?
out?
I don't think you can hear
What do
it.
we got
I'm not
here?
sure
Is
he's
that just,
listening.
there
Yeah.
they are.
There's the prop there.
There
There,
they are.
yeah, so that'd be the propeller guard. And
Yep.
there's the prop.
Okay, keep going.
The shaft strut.
Keep getting the blades in. There they are. Okay, now slide right
So I wonder if you're going to see the ship's name.
till
in
we
this.
have, yeah, we can do that
Frank,
too.
did they have their names on them, or
Did
was that for a security element they didn't?
That's what I'm hoping to see. Most of the pictures that I see of the ship, you really
Yeah, you
can't
can
see the
play
name
with
on
that.
it, so
And
it may be painted out. But that said, the names were actually kind of welded onto the ship, so they'd be raised letters. So we might actually be able to see letters on there. The structural damage on this thing is pretty intense. That's amazing.
It really is.
All right. So when you're done, we can go back up from here. And push in. Yep. Keep pushing in. And we're going to go in on that puppy and follow it up. Yeah, just go straight up that.
That still just kills
That's
me.
the back
So
of
the
the
deck line
turret.
should have been right
Yeah,
there.
pretty much where that white band
Yeah,
is.
where the
coming
white
in.
band is.
There's the top of it. Pivot left a little up that. We want to connect up that, looks like a mast or whatever it is, to where we left it.
Yeah, I think that's the boat crane.
Push in. There you go. All right, now that's where we were.
Oh, somebody online said that
We're going to run a long
it's
axis
aluminum,
anyway at
but
one
I'm
point.
not sure
so
aluminum would have lasted 80
we'll run
years.
down the
Yeah.
whole thing later. Okay, pivot back around, because we're going to just run
Especially
the long
this stuff,
axis
anyway.
after we do the other side. Okay, so
Coming back
follow
down
it back down. You see the deck in your lower camera. So push back and down. There we are. Keep coming.
Jonathan says that aluminum can last
Now,
if it's the right alloy. Oh, that's good.
let's
So that would
back
be a good
away.
explanation.
you see it in your camera, bottom camera.
That's the back of turret 3.
Turret
then.
will push back now. Clear the deck. Yeah, push back. There we are. We're clearing the railing, push down, go down. We're almost at the end. Oh, you're straight down now. There it is. Go straight down that. There we are. Cool. This will get us back down with the prop on our left, or close to it. All right, we're down at the bottom. Take a peek over. Isn't that the prop blade to the left?
Is that a prop blade to the right too?
Should be. There it is.
And there's one over on the left, and
Okay.
it looks like
She was
another
a
one.
quad, she was
Another one
quad
here.
screw, so there should be
I'm
4.
not hearing you.
Oh, there's a, this is the second prop.
There's the second prop there. Take a peek. There she blows.
It's great
All
flying,
right.
Ben.
Yeah, that's nice.
Let's now rise up. Can you get by?
Yeah, I'll just slip by. Thanks, Bob. Appreciate it.
No, not a problem. Slide, slide. Let's go straight up. There is that railing. The ladder. Okay. It's our collapsed deck. All right, now take a peek. Okay, so now let's, yeah, that's a good view. So now let's
So what are
lateral
these?
right
What are these round things here?
along the axis. You're
Might be
looking good.
ventilators.
Yeah,
We're
ventilator
almost
caps
at the
maybe.
end. So let's drop down a little. You can see
Looks like the
there's
remains of a
another
1.1.
anti-aircraft gun or something. Here we go,
turret
2 of
there.
them.
Is there a
Got 2 guns
1.1?
there.
Not
And-
exactly
and
a
our-
very
Let's
effective
lateral
aircraft.
Anti-aircraft guns. Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't.
Okay,
they
now
weren't very
let's go
effective.
back
There's the other
down. We're
one.
going to come back and get those
They
guys in
tended
a
to
second.
jam.
But the whole hull is just,
Yeah,
the
the
deck is
hull's
just
kind of
collapsed.
collapsed.
Down that.
The 1.1s were superseded very quickly in the war after
Should
this.
come back down
Looks like we
onto
got
the
some
second
implosion
prop.
damage here too.
There she blows. Now lateral right. There we go. Keep coming. And now let's go up to those 2 anti-aircraft guns. Straight up. There they are. All right, forward.
It's almost like the deck just did this.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
Yeah.
Keep going forward. Go right over the top of them. All right. We're a midship. Now lateral right. We're going to lateral right. We should be at near the end. Okay, drop down a little. Should be okay. That's good. Pivot right a little. You should see the end of the ball game here. There, a little more, and you got the end of the ball game. There she is. Okay, cool. Straight down. Now let's hold here
I
and
think on the aft end, I think you
pivot
can see
right.
the raised letters. I think.
Around and then
back here.
look straight down the strike of the ship.
What do I?
Okay, pivot right
You want to look? Okay.
and lateral right. Yeah, go around that, pirouette around that.
Yeah, no, I might have been
to where you're
imagining
looking.
Okay, guys, we're gonna.
They said they saw the whole number.
I think we're gonna.
All right.
I think we're gonna do.
We're gonna do the other side, and then we'll do a run along the axis.
Probably, yeah. Come here, and then we'll swing around here. Bring Atalanta.
All right. So now let's square up
Hey Nav,
on
could you
the
add
strike. So we'll pivot around.
VIN_D
What
at the stern?
What does strike mean? What do you mean?
The strike of the ship, the
Thanks.
bearing of the ship,
okay.
the long axis.
Gotcha.
It's a geologic term, strike. Strike and dip.
Gotcha.
Sorry, I'm a geologist.
Supposedly there's a CA-44
Okay, so
right
we just
there.
pirouette around that.
Coming down.
Yeah, the science
as you
sword
lateral
chat
right.
says you can see it. I haven't seen it yet. Oh, there it is.
Drop down a little so we get the, there we go, down a little more, down a little more. Okay, perfect. Now, there you go, down a little more. And now, there you go, keep coming around.
Zooming in on Atalanta.
There's the whole
And then go up a little and then we'll go back down to, they keep coming around. That's perfect.
Wow, look at that one.
Perfect.
Wow.
Are you able to get some good ones, Teo?
Yeah, we've got the, I'm looking for the red line
Okay,
on the
I'll take the
sonar
sonar.
mosaic to be
a second.
that guy over there. Right,
Guys,
you're
hold on.
perfect,
You got
perfect.
the ship too.
All right,
Right from the boat.
yeah, I just dropped down, we're done.
Could we pause to get some images right here?
Sure.
So we're
Thanks.
done
Just
and
back off
I'm
a
gonna
second.
take a quick, perfect. We're a third of the way done, guys, on this guy. So straight down now.
8 right now.
Yeah, Bob, can we pause? This is important we get pictures here.
Yeah, go ahead.
Stop this.
Okay.
Can we zoom in a little bit to the stern? Is it possible to zoom in?
Yeah, I'll
See if
come
we
up
can
and
see the
actually,
name.
Once I'm a little stretched out here on Atalanta, so once we get a little footage, I'll we can go look right in the hole if you want.
That'd be great.
Once we start getting a little bit closer, I'll go ahead and come back up.
Look at that implosion damage. That is incredible.
I was amazed how narrow the muscles are.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Push it a little.
Hey, Ben.
Yes.
Whenever it makes sense, we're looking at CinemaCam. If it'd be possible to get CinemaCam kind of squared up for a couple nice photos, I would love that.
Which one of these is that again?
ROV lower. It's the one that's in the top right screen right now.
This one. Okay.
No,
Top right.
top right.
Top right.
There
Yes,
you go.
Correct. Thank you.
That's not my Hercam? That's not the Zeus? This one? I think that's Zeus.
Okay, sorry. It is the, like, on the bottom left screen. It's that
I think
right
it's this
corner.
guy here.
Yes, yeah. Sorry about that.
Okay. So, okay, I'll...
Yeah,
all
no
right.
rush. Just
Still sitting at a 5 delta.
Thanks, Mike.
Yeah.
All right, so you want me to compose it this way, just like get it
yeah, just get some nice.
centered?
Yeah, if we can get it centered.
Okay, let's see. Let me back out, try and frame the
You
whole
may. You have
here.
control of zooming that camera. I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
know. There's only 3 settings for it. But you could try maybe zooming out. But we're getting some nice ones here.
Yeah, it's already.
If it's
Okay.
possible, can we please keep the zoom setting there? I have the camera calibrated for that spot.
Yeah.
Okay.
No worries, John.
Thanks,
Okay.
Jonathan. Yeah, these are nice. Taya's getting a bunch of good ones.
So I'm gonna center loosen it up. Maybe I'm going to back out just a tad, try and get the whole stern in frame there. So John, I'm going to try and, I'll just back out here, get the whole thing framed, and then I'll push in and get it. How's that?
Works for us.
Megan has it.
Oh, Megan? Okay. Or whoever.
It's Noel, but that's fine.
Whoever, okay. Oh, Noel, sorry.
People, data is fine.
Sorry, guys.
Our science is short chat, yeah, also thanks.
Okay, I'm pressing in. Keeps focusing.
So did we have the hull number that come into view?
Couldn't see it.
What number were we looking for?
Her hull number would be 44.
44.
But I was also looking to see if we could see the
Then are you
name.
fine with me changing to gauges real quick?
What?
Are you fine with me changing to gauges real quick?
Changing gauges.
To view the gauges? If not, it's fine.
Yeah, not right
And what do we, and tell me some more about this impact here.
Looks like a major caliber impact.
No.
It's interesting, right dead astern like that. It's amazing the whole deck structure just collapsed and kind of folded in on itself.
Yes.
See lots of anemones growing on it too here.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we are. So you can hear me now, folks? You all hear me?
Sure
Yes.
can.
Okay.
Yes.
So we're going to do it on the other side now.
Dave, is that audio level really high?
You can just
Maybe just on mine.
come around and
Yeah, still gotta wait for the ship.
wait
here,
for the
Bob.
ship.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's drop all the way down.
Atlantis almost there. So
Yeah.
turn that back
Yeah.
on.
Come
Sorry,
back
guys.
up
Yeah.
a little bit.
Okay. It's just great.
Well, that was
Actually,
a big hurt in the back, wasn't it?
There you go.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's a big hurt.
crazy.
Yeah, there we are.
Yeah, the fire, scientists are sure contributing that the fire astern burned the paint off from this region, so could be lost there.
Well,
I'm gonna come down just to fill in the gaps here.
I'll just relax here. Check my email. Sort of funny, isn't it?
Okay, come on.
Coming up.
Coming back up.
Noel, are these all scale worms you're seeing go by?
Yeah.
There's been some really interesting.
Some sort of. They look like float.
Yeah, I think so. There have been some really cool ones. Did you see all the anemones on the stern too? It really is just an incredible view, understanding that. Oh, that hit and the fires that would have come here.
Wow,
What's
it's
left
good
of her
meter-sized hole in there, in the back there.
Like
Yeah, I think it went through and into the deck, it looked like,
Wow,
but maybe.
yeah, maybe that's why it collapsed, huh? Like the fire or something in there melted everything. Okay, we're still waiting on Atlanta.
We're good. Tell us when you're ready.
Great. Let's see. What can we do with this time? Let me play with some lights. Let's see how it affects. Yeah, that's garbage. Let's try the mids. On us cinema cam.
Zooming in on Atalanta.
What a shot that was, huh?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You guys want to
What could
try
have
and zoom in
caused
the hole?
something that large with only, you know, were there artillery rounds that size?
Well, so suppose that was an 8-inch shell.
I'm sorry, what was the question?
Did you guys want to zoom in there?
What might have caused a hole that size?
An 8-inch projectile. The Japanese admiral who commanded the Japanese forces that night, Admiral Mikawa, really played had an excellent battle plan, and his troops were well trained. You can see the result of that
Zoom in out on Atalanta.
here. He won an amazing victory at great expense to the U.S. Navy.
Wow. Just a reminder for viewers, Vincennes did go down with over 300 of her crew on board. Just one of many ships lost during the Battle of Savo Island, the opening naval battle of all of the engagements here in Iron Bottom Sound. It's such an honor and a privilege to get the opportunity to explore this, and we're thankful to all the partners that have made this expedition happen, including NOAA Ocean Exploration through the Ocean Exploration Cooperative Institute. We're at Ocean Exploration Trust. We're really proud to be one of the partners and to be collaborating with another of the partner organizations and universities, with the University of New Hampshire on this expedition, combining technologies in order to make new advancements and new efficiencies in maritime archaeology and exploration. Look at the Atalanta shot right there. It's incredible. This expedition is also, only possible through the expertise of so many international collaborators. We're really proud to have all former combatant nations represented now as collaborators, archaeologists, historians, curators from not only the United States, but also Japan, Australia, New Zealand, and all around the world represented in that expertise. So thankful to our partners at Naval History and Heritage and Kyoto University.
Here, why don't you work over the guns?
For representing here on board, and to our many dozens of experts also contributing their expertise to shore. Thank you for guiding us on these dives. Again, really solemn privilege to get to be in this place and understand these sites better.
I assume that wasn't the original shape.
Okay, let's start moving up this way. Jake, when you get a chance.
That's some serious damage there.
So Frank, what are you noticing looking here at the stern? What are you seeing? Frank, what are you noticing when you're here at the
Just
stern?
looking at the 1.1 inch anti-aircraft guns there.
Could we get a zoom on the gun mounts? Is a request from scientists ashore?
Yeah. Gun mounts, any specific spot, or?
On the inside
Like
of
this
the
one across
one-by-one
the deck here?
mount. Yes, I think so.
Okay. Let me just put your head here. We're still waiting on the boat anyway, so we've got some time. Give you some light. Okay, Dave, whenever you want to zoom.
Copy.
Or video, sorry.
No problem.
Gotta say, zoom in, Tess.
Test.
Zoom further. This is good.
Science team, can you answer the question of the viewer about why this ship, why have we begun our exploration here?
I'm sorry, what?
Question is, you know, can we talk a little bit about why this ship, why we started here with Vincennes and how it fits into the larger expedition?
I'm not sure. I think that's more of a...
Yeah, you want to take that,
no,
Larry?
I'll take that on.
Okay.
Great, Larry.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I think we have a mixed set of goals. One is to document ships that have been found and have known positions and see if we can answer some of the unanswered questions. And I think Frank is already acknowledging that this is helping doing that. And so this fell into that category. Its position was known, and so it's something we can get to very, very quickly.
My starboard side, I can't move too much.
There were some logistical considerations too. It's nicely in the lee of Salvo Island, but also considering the location of this wreck with respect to other wrecks, it gives us a nice kind of continuous line in proximity, with one wreck in proximity to each other, that we can probably accomplish the most in the limited time we have. So it's that collection of reasons. And in the meantime, Drix is out there hopefully looking and seeing if we'll find ones that we don't know the position of, and then we can transition into starting to do the more difficult task of searching those.
Thank you.
So what were those gun barrels made out of? But they're still in such good shape.
Yeah. Probably maybe stainless steel.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Fascinating.
Yeah. It wasn't a very successful gun system, and they didn't last
Okay, can you come wide, please, Tess?
Yep.
much longer. They were superseded by the 20 millimeter and 40 millimeter Bofor mounts. They were far more effective. And then the Oerlikon 50 cals.
So here,
Machine guns.
Randy chimed in and said the barrels are gunmetal, but the jackets were stainless.
Okay,
So
okay.
that would make sense.
Bob, I think we can.
You ready to go?
Yeah.
All right, let's
How you bringing it?
head back to the stern and begin the game. I'll drop.
Like a
Can you hear me?
I got you, Bob. Yep.
Okay.
Like
So let's just drop straight down and lateral right back to that way.
To the
left.
To the port. Okay.
And we'll just start where we left off. Okay, keep coming around.
I got pretty good coverage already of the stern.
Yeah, so I think we just go down and then do our perpendicular runs. Here, there's not much.
Yeah, actually, we should probably move further up.
Yeah, I think we've got this pretty good.
And we got the ship already up there.
Yeah, let's go heading that way. And then square up, lateral right. And take a peek at the prop, probably.
Yeah, we'll come down.
I think it's barely visible.
Yeah.
Yep.
Push in a little here.
You can see the top of the blade and the strut.
One blade sticking out.
Okay, I'm gonna come up now.
Yep.
Looks like, is that those rusticles from the line, you think?
Well, we'll see.
It's weird.
Go past that and inboard. Drop down a smidgen. And then
Keep a good eye on
yeah,
that guy.
and we'll just go right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Keep
we'll
an eye
go
on it.
right,
Thank you, sir. All right.
lateral right.
And I can't go too much more to the right because I've got a big
Should be
structure.
clean. A little more right, and then we'll back away.
I can't. There's a big thing.
There's the edge of the ship on the down camera.
See that? That's my starboard off-road camera.
Yeah. Okay.
Got big things there.
So now we back away. Square up. Drop, and
Looking
then
good.
go straight down.
Okay.
Should be good.
You're clear.
There's the prop, this lateral right. There's the other prop. Drop down a little. Get that other prop. Now we can go back up, square up. There you go, you're squared up, go straight up. Forward. There, boop, watch that guy. That's a turret, I think that's, is that a turret?
There's turret 3 again.
Turret 3, yeah.
I think so. Maybe not, we'll see.
Yep, I think it is.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, it's
that
a
there,
turret.
yep.
Yeah.
Pivot right. A little more.
Just gonna push in and get.
Okay, now lateral right. That's that other side of the mast. Follow that up.
Hey Nav, could I get a waypoint at the other
And
side of this
square
turret
up
3?
a little. As you lateral along it. And now lateral right a little. Rise up a little. A little more. About to. Okay, rise up a little. Okay, so now I would just back down now from here.
Similar, yeah.
Straight back down. Looks clean underneath you. You can see the edge.
VIN_echo E.
Down.
On that starboard side of
Should be
turret 3.
good.
Thank you.
There's that edge. Drop down. It's hanging over.
Yeah, because the whole trajectory is falling backwards.
Yeah, keep dropping. Follow those strings down. There's the railing.
More of the barbette structure.
Keep going down. Look a little left. There we are. Okay, there's the shaft. Okay, now we'll go lateral right along the shaft. And get it, there's the prop. Yeah. Just follow that shaft along till it's off to the left. Now let's go up. And end. And up.
Wow.
Keep rising.
Starting to come out.
Which direction it
Should be good.